Welcome to part 11 of this CODM tutorial. In the CODM it is not possible to trigger both artificial and sample tremulants with the same stop. That means that if you have both artificial and sample tremulants in one division, you need two separate stops. We can however link these two stops together in the ODF file. This should be done after you are finished with your organ, because when you make changes in your CODM file, Hauptwerk will generate a new ODF file again that will override your tremulant stop linking. In order to make changes in the ODF file, we have to decompress the file first. This is explained in video 6 about enclosures, but here comes a short version. In Hauptwerk we go to the General Settings menu, General Preferences, Design Tools, and here we have to mark Disable Auto-Compacting of Organ Definitions. OK. Now we can go to the Design Tools menu, Load Organ with Design Options, and from here we can load our organ. We don't have to enable the ranks, that saves us some time. And now we can close the organ and the file is decompressed. And now we can open the ODF file in our XML program. We can find the ODF file in the Organ Definitions folder in the Hauptwerk folder. And here is the ODF file. And here it is in our XML program. Now we are going to link the artificial tremulant to the stop of the sampled tremulant. In order to do that, we first have to find the switch ID for the stop of the sampled tremulant. In the CODM, the stop for the sample tremulant had stop code 2207, so we can search for 2207. Here we see a text entry, image entry, and as we can see the switch is for tremulant 2. And here we see that the switch ID for the stop on the standard page is 10206. And here we can see that the switch ID for the stop on the custom page is 10207. Now we have to find the switch linkage for these switch IDs. Let's search for 10206. Here is the switch. And here we find the switch link where switch ID 10206, the switch ID for the stop of the sample tremulant on the standard page, is linked to the destination switch 2207, the switch for the sample tremulant. Now we can duplicate this switch linkage entry and change the destination to the switch code for the artificial tremulant, which is the same as in the CODM 1720. Now we can do the same for switch ID 10207. We could search for it, but we see it already here, so we can just copy this one, paste it here, and also here change the destination switch ID to 1720. Now we can save the file and open the organ in Hauptwerk. This time we open it from the normal Load Organ menu. The tremulant stop here was initially only for the sample tremulant, but when we click on it now and we look in the controls page, we see that both tremulants are engaged. The quintatone has an artificial tremulant that works, and the Liebliche duct has a sample tremulant. So here we have combined both tremulants on one stop.